President Trump meets with the head of state of the Russian Federation, and the village idiots lose their fucking minds. Somehow, President Trump is some kind of traitor for trying to maintain peace between the world's two strongest nuclear powers.
Vladimir Putin was on stage left in Helsinki alongside the President of the United States, who had nothing but warm words for the time that they spent together.
First of all, I just have to say I'm sick to my stomach. I'm really feeling nauseous.
Stunned, gobsmacked.
We're hearing words like, I feel sick, this is frightening, calling it an abomination.
Shocking.
Stunning.
Genuinely stunning.
What is going on?
Unbelievable.
Astonishing. Just astonishing.
It is astonishing, it's heartbreaking, and it represents, I think, a pivotal turn in our nation's history.
It's time for Americans to be out on the streets.
There are people protesting in the streets every day in the 70s. Why is that not happening now?
When do we see almost a shadow government come out and say, we cannot side with the government?
As an American citizen, I just personally think today is just an incredibly depressing moment in our time, in our history as an American. Was this a new low? Jim Sciutto, Josh Campbell, I appreciate you both being with us on what has been really a difficult day for this country and frankly for much of the free world ahead.
He didn't even meet his own low bar for not screwing this up.
I mean, it is an absolute disgrace. It's a parody of a disgrace.
This entire week of President Trump abroad has made Hillary Clinton seem all the more prescient.
All he had to do was not, put on jammies and crawl under the covers with Vladimir Putin, and he couldn't do that.
Do White House officials realize how horrifying so many Americans are today?
Mr. Putin now is the master puppeteer of Donald Trump.
If Vladimir Putin picked our president, does anything else matter?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. The FBI and other equally worthless alphabet agencies say Russia interfered with our 2016 presidential election, and maybe Trump himself colluded with the evil Russians. And we all know how trustworthy these federal agencies are.
Tonight, CBS News has learned 5.5 weeks before the shooting, a woman called an FBI tip line concerned Nicholas Cruz would get into a school and just shoot the place up. She said he had a diminished mental capacity and gave an ominous warning. It's just so much. I know he's going to explode. Well, the FBI has said that the tip made it to the call center, but it was then not transferred over to the Miami field office for follow-up. So essentially, just admitting at that point that they dropped the ball on this.
The more texts that come out really put the story together in terms of how they came up with this whole Russia probe. What do you make of all of this?
Well, it's frightening. You have Senator Reid, who was briefed by then CIA Director Brennan, and those documents supposedly being leaked and used for a Yahoo News story to actually catapult this into these allegations. It's mind-blowing that something like this could actually take place. You have the FBI that's supposed to be basically an independent agency. And what we're finding is they are abusing their power.
It turns out, according to new reports, the FBI may have had a spy in or interacting with the Trump campaign during the 2016 election, a government spy in the campaign.
The former number 2 at the FBI could possibly face criminal charges.
Well, in 2015, 2 Islamic extremists attacked a Muhammad cartoon contest in Garland, Texas. Fortunately, they were both killed by police before they killed anyone else. But it easily could have been a massacre, and it would have been thanks, believe it or not, to the FBI. An undercover agent egged on those attackers. He traveled with them to the attack site and then fled when the attack began. No effort was made by the FBI to stop the terrorists, and no warning was given to local police.
Face it, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA have all been political weapons for decades. Under Barack Obama's reign, nearly all federal agencies have been turned into weaponized Democrat Party enforcers. And in the waning days of the Obama administration, they cooked up this Russia collusion nonsense in an attempt to destroy Donald Trump. Unfortunately for them, it hasn't worked. Now, despite their best corrupt efforts, they are about to be exposed as the traitors they all are. I don't expect any of them to go to prison. After all, who would arrest them? The FBI? But we, the red-pilled ones, we will know. And President Trump's administration will continue on, fighting for the soul of this country. And for all of you who hate Trump so much you are willing to risk a war with Russia, I say put up or shut up. You can talk to an Army recruiter at 855-595-5344. Again, that number is 855-595-5344. Don't make others fight your war for you. Cowboy up, Buttercup.